Howdy friends, this is Miss Lian from the Huntley Area Public Library. We're back with another fun craft video. Today we're going to be making some pumpkin stamps, so let's get into the video. Supplies you need for today's craft. You're going to need a water bottle cap. So I'm just going to keep the cap on the water bottle. Preferably you want an empty water bottle, but I'm just going to use this full one. You're going to need a toilet paper roll. You're going to need some paint. So I have 3 paint colors. So I have red, yellow, and green. So we're going to make orange with the red and yellow. This one has more yellow and this one has more red. So one's going to be darker color and one's going to be lighter. If you can guess which one, put it in the comment below. And then we're going to need green for the stem and the leaf. And then also you are going to need a piece of paper to stamp on. So let's start off by mixing the orange. So you're just gonna mix it. So I'm just using the other end of the brush because I'm just gonna be using the brush with the green. So as you can see, this orange is a lot more red than the orange, which is what we want. And then this one, all right, so I don't know if you can see the difference on the camera. Hopefully you can. You can see that this orange is actually lighter than this orange. This one's more of a red orange. This one's more of like orange. So then we're gonna keep the green as it is. Now what you're gonna wanna do is put your paintbrush down. And if you used your other end of the paintbrush, make sure it's laying on something so that it's not staining your table. And then first we're going to use our toilet paper roll. So what you're going to want to do is kind of form your toilet paper in the shape of the pumpkin that you want. So just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dip, all you're going to do, yeah, let me bring it to the camera. All you're going to do is literally just dip the toilet paper into the paint. And then you're gonna press it onto the paper. Make sure you have the side that you want the pumpkin to be up on. Press it onto the paper, just like that. Now this one's not exactly a stamp. This one's just gonna do the outline of the pumpkin, okay? And then we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in with our paintbrush end, and you're gonna kind of just, you know how the pumpkin's got the lines? You're just gonna lightly paint the lines onto the paper. Now the reason we have our light and our dark orange is so that when you fill in the pumpkin, you can see one orange. So when we fill in the pumpkin, you'll be able to see the dark orange. Now, I should have grabbed another brush, to be honest, so you might want to go and grab another brush. But I'm just going to work with what I got. Okay. So you're going to keep doing it to all the other pumpkins. Now you can actually make the paper towel so that it will actually have the little thing in the inside. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut the paper towel in half. So let me find some scissors. So I grabbed some scissors and a piece of tape. Now what we're gonna do, you're gonna be very careful if you only have one toilet paper roll and you've already used it to stamp. You're gonna hold the end that doesn't have paint on it and you're just gonna cut it in half. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. Oops. We will clean that up in a second. Yeah, we'll clean it up in a second. So now what you're gonna wanna do is, let's see, what are we gonna wanna do? You're gonna wanna try to fit this toilet paper roll inside of here. So we're actually gonna cut it a little bit. So you're gonna cut one end. Then I'm going to cut my piece of tape in half. You're gonna wanna tape, kinda wanna fold it in half so it kinda looks like that. Now what you're gonna wanna do is grab your paper towel. Well, the one that's already got paint on it and that Miss Lian's getting paint all over herself with. And you're gonna wanna push it, should have the other way. You're gonna wanna push it so that it's even out at the bottom. Like that. So that it's flat. And then you're gonna play around with it. Now what you can do with your other piece of tape is to secure that toilet paper together. So now we're gonna go back into our paint, swirl it around, make sure you get paint on all parts of the toilet paper too. So even that middle toilet paper. Then you're just gonna stamp it. And now you have a pumpkin with lines in it and you can color them in. So that's our first pumpkin stamp. Now you can mess around with the toilet paper inside of you can mess around with the smaller toilet paper inside of it to get the kind of center shape that you want of your pumpkin, but I actually like it like this. Now this is the second one. This is probably the easiest one of them all. So what you're gonna do is just grab your water bottle. All you're gonna do is literally just dip it in the paint. So I'm gonna use the lighter paint. You're just gonna wanna stamp it three times. And there you go, you got your pumpkin. So let me zoom in. Here, let me flip it around. Let me zoom in. And we'll do it again. So grab your water bottle, dip it in your paint, dip it in an empty Canva palette thingy. Just gonna stamp, stamp, and stamp. And if it's not clear, you go back and do it. And you can kind of play around with it. So you can have 3 circles, 4 circles, but I'll show you what we're gonna do next with the green. Can you guess what the green's gonna be? If you guessed a stem, then you are correct. So make sure you get a lot of paint on your water bottle. As you can see, I didn't get that much paint on it. So that's why this one turned out. I had to keep pressing down on it a bunch of times. So I'm just gonna lightly go over these ones. All right, so now we're gonna grab our brush and then dip our brush into that green and swipe it on the side just a little bit. Now you might want to do this when the orange is dry, but I don't want to wait. So we're just gonna go straight in. Now what you're gonna do is draw the stem with the green. So you're gonna push down and then lift up at the end. Push down and lift up at the end. So that's how you get the thick bottom part and then kind of frayed out at the top. So we'll do it on these ones. Dip it in the green. You wanna make sure your paintbrush has a lot of paint on it. So we're gonna press down and then swipe up. Press down and swipe up. Press down and swipe up. Press down. Oop, that one kind of got a little messy, that's okay. Press down and swipe up. Just like that. And now we have some cool pumpkins. Which stamps did you like better? Did you like the water bottle stamps or did you like the paper towel stamps? And which of the paper towel stamps did you like better? I think I liked this one and the water bottle one because that was super easy. So try it at home and share with the library how your stamps turned out. And let's make some cool cards for our pumpkin season. Thanks for watching. Make sure you log on to huntleylibrary.org for all your digital content you have access to with your library card. And we'll see you at the library soon. Bye.